asked to find the equation of a straight line, you might be given a straight line on a graph that looks like this. So you should remember that the general equation of a straight line is y equals mx plus c, where m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. The gradient is how steep the graph is, and the y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis. So if we look at this graph here, we can see it crosses the y-axis at 2, so our value of c is 2. Now to find the gradient, which is the steepness of the graph, we choose 2 points on the graph. So I've chosen this one and made a triangle. We find the gradient by finding the height and the width, and the steepness is the height divided by the width. So 3 divided by 1 gives us a gradient of 3. Now it wouldn't have mattered which 2 points I chose on the graph. I could have chosen this one, and again I make a triangle and I find the height of the triangle, I find the width of the triangle, and I say 9 divided by 3 and I still get a gradient of 3. So I've got my intercept of 2, my gradient of 3, and I substitute it into this equation. So the equation of the straight line, y equals 3x plus 2. Okay, if we have a look at this graph over here, the same applies. The general equation, y equals mx plus c. Okay, I can see when I look where it crosses at -1. So my value of c is -1. And again, I can choose any 2 points on this graph. So I will choose this point here, and I will choose this point here. And again, I will make a triangle. Now when I look at the triangle, it's going from -3 up to +3, so it's got a height of 6, and it's coming from -1 across to +2, so it's got a width of 3. So the gradient on my graph is 6 divided by 3, which equals 2. So my gradient is 2, and my equation is y equals 2x minus 1. When you're asked to find the equation of a straight line, you're not always given a graph to do it from. You might be given a set of points. So when I'm given a set of points, I don't necessarily want to have to draw the graph to be able to work out the equation of the line. Now it's still y equals mx plus c, but this time I've got to work out the value of the gradient and the value of the intercept. So to find the gradient, the formula that I use is the height divided by the width of the triangle. So if we imagine these are the 2 points, and I'll label them up: x1, y1, x2, y2. And I imagine I've drawn those 2 points onto the graph. So to find the gradient, y2, 13, take away y1, which is 7, divided by x2, which is 4, take away x1, which is 1. That gives me 13 take away 7 is 6, and 4 minus 1 is 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So I can start my equation off, y equals 2x plus c. Now, to find the value of c, I can choose either this point or this point and substitute it into this equation to work out my value of c. So I'm going to choose the first one. So y is equal to 7. 7 equals, if x is 1, 2 times 1 is 2, plus c. 7 equals 2 plus c, therefore c must be 5. So the equation of my straight line, y equals 2x plus 5.